Hi guys, so now we're trying the Siomai Yaki from DOS. So it's a takoyaki filled with the Siomai. It cost me 150 and this is for 12 pieces. So about 13 pesos per takoyaki. So let's try it. So many toothpick. And wow. See this guys? Whoa. Let's check the inside. Oops, baliktad yung toothpick. Where's it? There you go. Boom. Haba na ng palbas ko. So there's like a tiny bit of siomai, which is cool. Let's have a bite. There you go. There's the siomai. Hope you can see it. It's yellow. Sorry. You cannot even see what I made. Oh. The lighting. Right here. There you go. Much better. Last time I ate takoyaki, there was no flakes. So they said no flakes, minus 10 pesos. I was like, only 10 pesos? The flake is what gives the takoyaki the uniqueness, flavor, the texture. Not bad. It's literally siomai. I wish they gave me a spoon though. But sadly, they didn't give me any spoon. At this point, I'm just gonna use my finger. I mean, it's my finger. So today is June 11th, one day before Independence Day. Happy Independence Day. And 2 days before my brother's birthday. Happy birthday. And supposedly my aunt from Australia visited the Philippines. And on Sunday, she will treat us to a restaurant to eat. Yup. At this period of time, it is going to be mid-year, and I am expecting to have a subject, specifically Math 40. But right now, the subject is still being waitlisted, meaning I have to wait for days for it to be accepted. But if it was not able to be accepted, but if the subject has not been accepted, then I will carry on staying at my house and preparing for the next semester. Look at this. Yum. Last night, I decided to organize my stuff that was in my dorm, and it is ready to be transported to my house. And I will eventually wait for the dorm results, which I have applied for. Hopefully, it's in the same dorm, because I basically lived there for about 2 years now. This is so yummy. I also added some fried garlic, because of course it's siomai, so it wouldn't be siomai if there's no fried garlic, right? Yummy. What else is there to talk about? Have you guys watched The Back Rooms? Unfortunately, the whole movie got spoiled for me on TikTok. I was supposed to watch it on a pirated website, but I decided, nah, I already know the context, the plot. Basically, there's this angry husband, and there's this traumatized psychologist, and then there's a room that copies your memory once you enter. That's about it. And also, there's another movie, which is the Amazing Digital Circus, the last act. And knowing it was released on June 7th, I already watched the full English movie on TikTok, because someone didn't listen to the fish. Someone liked the whole video. It's actually not bad, considering it's an indie film. a lot of dedicated fans were a bit mad because there were more questions that weren't answered, and it was only focused on one character. Like throughout the series, they got tired of this character. And also, spoiler alert, someone got distracted. But you would know because it was being set up throughout the series. Also, there's this new song that is a collaboration of three girl groups, namely the Seraphim, Eyelid, and Kansai, and it's called Iconic by Mistake. On TikTok, I commented that it doesn't feel like a song that you would listen to. It feels like, oh hey, three girl groups collaborated, and some of the fans were offended, were triggered. That they were saying I'm such a hater. So I responded that it wasn't a hate comment, and I elaborated that it was more of an exhibit rather than a main event, rather than the match that you would want to watch over and over again. It was a collab. I didn't feel like it was cohesive, but it was really a nice attempt of them collaborating. There were some phrases that were kind of cringe, like your digital footprint is going insane. That's some cringe. They shouldn't have added that line by Lara. And also the helium, where Mingyu was on helium and her voice was high pitch. No. My favorite K-pop group as of now is NMIX and Heart Swords. NMIX for their talent and their authenticness, and Heart Swords because they're giving pure youth, and they're all cute. I actually have memorized all of the choreo of the chorus of Wood by Our Stars, and also the lyrics. So I was dancing while saying the lyrics because I intend to memorize at least one K-pop dance and K-pop song for the rest of my life, and it was luckily rude. No rule means these or that, no rule. Amuraka Jun, so like I'm gonna dance. This is the style of my dance, sort of like that. Yeah, you can check out on my TikTok page the timeline of progress, starting from the two lines up to the whole chorus. I'm so proud of that. There's only one left. It's good. That's it for my food review of Siomai Takoyaki. Bye!